Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the September meeting of the full Legislature of Montgomery County. Roll call.
Chair Sweet.
Here.
Legislator Kelly.
Present.
Legislator Allen.
Here.
Legislator Headwell.
Present.
Legislator Wilson.
Here.
Legislator Majewski.
Here.
Legislator Pep.
Present.
Legislator Kowalczyk.
Here.
Please rise for the salute to the flag. Maria, would you lead us?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing as we honor those who've fallen since our last meeting. John Charles Robert of Fort Johnson passed away on August 31st. John answered the call to serve his country by joining the Navy during the Vietnam conflict. He served as a boiler room mechanic aboard the USS Glenn. David H. Dufel, an Amsterdam native, passed away on August 21st. David proudly served 14 years in the U.S. Army and the Army National Guard, attaining the rank of SP5. John T. Hearn of Fort Plain passed away on September 3rd. During the Vietnam War, he served in the U.S. Army in Germany. Norman Herbert Craig of Amsterdam passed away on September 6th. Norm was an honorably discharged United States Army veteran after serving from 1954 to 1956 as an ambulance driver in Fort Buchanan, San Juan, Puerto Rico during the Korean War. Jack Dygert of Sprakers passed away on September 5th. From 1972 until 1976, he served as ranking sergeant in the U.S. Air Force. He also served as a police officer in Canajoharie for several years. Joseph John Petrosino passed away on September 16th. Joseph enlisted in the U.S. Navy, serving honorably on the USS Forrestal in Tonkin Bay, Vietnam. Guy Lawrence of Amsterdam passed away on September 16th. Guy served in the U.S. Army during Vietnam from 1966 to 1969. Moment of silence, please. Thank you. Okay, next on the agenda is public comment. If anyone from the public wishes to speak, please come to the rail and state your name. Okay, hearing no public comment. Do we have any communications?
No.
Okay. Next on the agenda is approval of minutes. I need approval of the
I'll make a motion.
I'll second.
discussion. Hearing all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Okay, next is acceptance of the budgetary transfers. Legislator Kelly, Legislator Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? And we need acceptance of the procurement record. Legislator Headwell, Legislator Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Okay, we'll move on to old business. We have a resolution on the table. Anyone wish to bring that off of the table? Hearing none, we'll move on to new business. I need a motion to amend the agenda to add on 2 resolutions that have no economic impact.
So moved.
Pep and Headwell. Discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? All right, we'll move right on to the resolutions. First resolution is Resolution 222, resolution accepting grant for Nelson Fort Plain Brownfield Opportunity Area Plan Meeting, 2024 operating budget, New York State Department of State Economic Development Planning. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Next resolution is Resolution 223, resolution scheduling public hearing, Montgomery County Local Solid Waste Management Plan. Sponsors were Headwell Jr. and Kelly. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Next resolution, Resolution 224, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget data processing. Sponsors were Wilson and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Next resolution is Resolution 225, Resolution awarding contracts for rehabilitation of One Venner Road project for Health and Human Services. Sponsors were Kowalczyk and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Abstained?
Passed.
Next resolution is Resolution 226, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget road striping. Sponsors were Sweet and Kowalczyk. Discussion.
Bob was supposed to come back and talk to us if there was any way of funding this without going through fund balance.
The only budget that had enough money to handle that was the diesel budget, and the question was if we took this out of there, whether we would be putting money back into it after that. The question was, or talking to Sean was, you're gonna take it out of that, or it's gonna come out of fund balance. If you don't take it out of fund balance, and there was money left over, then it would've went back in anyways. So I looked and I couldn't find anything besides diesel. We have about, I think, $135,000 right now left for the end of the year.
I just don't like the idea that every year toward the end of the year, we always come up with these things where we have to spend the money. A couple of years ago it was fuel, this is that, but it's always, we spend our budget really fast and all of a sudden now we need more money. It's
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Okay, next resolution, Resolution 227, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget sanitary district. Sponsors were Kelly and Allen. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 228, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, mental health. Sponsors Majewski and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 229, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, social services. Sponsors were Wilson and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 230, a resolution authorizing the county executive to sign an agreement with the city of Amsterdam. Sponsors were Majewski and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 231, resolution accepting heat infrastructure administrative funds and amending the 2024 operating budget. Sponsors were Headville Jr. and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 232, resolution authorizing county executive to renew a contract with Ventec Inc. Sponsors were Kelly and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 233, resolution accepting additional American Rescue Plan Act funding. Sponsors were Kelly and Sweet. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 234, resolution amending the 2024 operating budget, social services. Sponsors were Kelly and Wilson. Discussion. Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Next resolution is Resolution 235, resolution amending Resolution 264 of 22 American Rescue Plan funding. Sponsors were Kelly and Kowalczyk. Discussion.
Hang on 1 second. Go ahead.
Mike?
I just have a question, unfortunately, because I wasn't here last week, but is this freeing this up for some other use, the difference?
Yes.
And what would that be for?
There isn't a list yet, but we're compiling a list.
Oh, potential?
Potential, yes. If you have any recommendation.
No, and how does this happen? Did they come to us and say, you know what, you gave us 72, we don't wanna do the roof, but this is what we're gonna do? Or do we approach them looking for wiggle room for other things?
They came to us and said they didn't need the money.
Okay, thanks.
230. Martin?
Do the projects have to be completed by December or in the works by December? In the works by December.
Any further discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 236, resolution amending Resolution 197 of 2023. Sponsors were Wilson and Majewski. Discussion. Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained?
Passed.
Resolution 237, resolution setting the dates and times of budget workshops. Sponsors were Sweet and Headwell Jr. Discussion. Yeah, it is on there. On one of these.
They don't have it.
No.
I'll make a motion to amend this to, start our, committee meetings at 5:30 on the 15th and host the budget workshop after the committee meetings
At 5:31.
at 5:31.
And I'll add
Herb seconds.
to.
Herb seconded it?
Thank you, Herb.
Any discussion on the amendment? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained?
Nay.
Okay, on the resolution.
Passed.
On the resolution as amended, any further discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed,
Nay.
abstained?
Passed.
And the last resolution is Resolution 238, resolution approving abstract of audited claims, sponsored by Majewski and Kowalczyk. Discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Anything under other?
I have two hands.
Oh, sorry. Thank you, Martin. Okay, the first resolution, or add-on resolution is resolution confirming appointment of representative to the Fulton, Montgomery, and Schoharie County Workforce Development Board. I need a sponsor.
I'll sponsor. I'll second it.
Bevan Wilson. Discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
And the second add-on is resolution scheduling public hearing 2024 to 2029 Children and Family Services Plan for Social Services. I need a sponsor.
My sponsor.
Kelly and Headwell Jr. Discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Okay, under other, I need a motion to go into executive session to discuss contracts. Kelly, Pat. Discussion? Hearing none, all's in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained?
Passed.
Okay.
Motion to come out of executive session where no action was taken.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained? Okay, anything else under other? Hearing none, motion to adjourn? Second. All in favor?
Aye.